and Josiah was so interesting in this passage to me because he seems to know what's right and he knows what's wrong, but he's very focused on their sin. So he knows what the Israelites need to do. They need to tear down all these idols and what they need to do that's right, but it's all focused outward. And he reminds me of a lot of Christians today, or the church today, that can get so focused on problems in our political situation or in our culture, all the societal sins. And yet we seem to be asleep in our own personal relationship with God. We lack a love relationship with Him. And Henry, I know you travel all around. You're in churches all over the world, actually, all over this country. But how did the church get in this state, do you think?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. First, I noticed there's no models for people to follow of one who has an intimate relationship to God. And often when I go and I speak out of the immediacy of a relationship to God, people are shocked. And they'll say, I've never heard anyone speak that way. And I think, you mean there's no one in your church that models the intimacy with God so that it draws you to have that relationship? And the second thing that I notice is that they've just lost the love relationship. Their heart has shifted, and Deuteronomy 30:17 says, if your heart departs and you no longer hear my voice, then you're drawn away and bow down to other gods. So that if you're not hearing the voice of God, the problem is not your hearing. The problem is your heart. And the heart has departed. But that's what the living Christ said to the church at Ephesus. You've lost your first love.
They were doing many, many things.
Oh, they were, and he commended them for all they were doing. He doesn't condemn you for what you're doing. He just said, there's something missing. And it is the love relationship to me, and you don't have the relationship you used to have. So remember the height from which you've fallen. Go back to the last time you had an intimate relationship to God, and you'll see how far you've gone.
Yeah, but you know, Henry,